80% of personal finance, 80%.
80%.
This is not a fact. This is an opinion. 80% of personal finance is living below your means and investing so you can have financial independence someday. Hopefully not too late in your life. So if you're doing that, if you're living below your means and investing some percentage of that difference, you're on a great path.
Okay. There's the 80-20 rule where it's like 80% does 100% of the work, right? And you got the 20% that just kind of is there, but yeah. So that falls right in line with that rule there.
Well, then what's the other 20%? You still want to be smart with your finances, of course. So that other 20% could be like, do you have the right insurance? Are you covered? Make sure that personal finance is set up well. Are you paying the right price for things? Are you making good decisions? Because the more you free up, you can invest more, or you can have fun more. With some of it. So that 20% is still things you can do with your personal finances. The big three, obviously.
Right.
Are you making good decisions with housing, transportation, and food?
Mm-hmm.
That's where a lot of our money goes. But again, if you're living below your means and investing every paycheck, let's say, you're great. You're in a great place because most Americans aren't doing that.
True.
Most Americans are. I think it's like, and I'm making up this number.
57%.
It's like about half, let's say. So feel good if you're doing that. If you're not, then just do some reflection and ask, why aren't you doing that? There might be some good reasons.
Sure. Maybe you're paying down some debts. Maybe you've got a little bit, some heavy hitters, 20% debt, credit card debt or something that you're really kind of focusing in on, and that's what you need to take care of. I understand that.
Yeah, I think that's great. But don't, some of you are like, well, my grandma's going to die. She's 94 and I know she's going to give me $4 million. Yeah, I don't know if I'd invest either if I was guaranteed $4 million when my grandma died and she's 90 whatever years old.
Yeah, she's right there.
But make sure it's a guarantee because I've heard stories where people are like, I'm getting an inheritance, I know it, so I'm not going to worry about investing. And then that older person that's going to give the inheritance spends years using that money because they have bad health and that slowly dwindles. So I know that's a random thing, but we should take care of ourselves with our personal finances. So live below your means, invest as much as you want. Obviously, the more you invest, the quicker you'll get to 5, financial independence. And then you can decide, hey, do I want to work or not? It's my choice.
Yep.
You still might like to work because you enjoy the job, the challenges. So it'll be a choice then if you decide to work in 5, when you hit 5.
Work optional.
Work optional.
Yeah.
One guy I like, Ari Tobley, he calls it recreational work because he's like, I don't have to do this, but I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for a paycheck necessarily. I enjoy working at the coffee shop maybe or the flower shop or wherever you like to work for fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where would you work for fun if money was?
Where would I work for fun?
Or that was meaningful. You could go that route too.
Ooh,
if money is not a
I'd have to think on that one a little bit.
I'll let you think about that.
Doesn't come to mind right away where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go work at, I could go work at an ice cream shop.
Yeah.
But that's because I like ice cream, not like the customer service.
After 6 months, you might gain 50 pounds, Justin, and be like, I got to quit this job.
Yeah. So
because one ice cream cone for the person
one
there,
for you,
one for me.
One for me.
One in, one out. No.
Yeah.
So some things to think about. 80% of personal finance, again, my opinion, just trying to make you think, is living below your means and investing so you can hit 5 someday.
Yep.
So that's all we got for you. Cheers.
Bye.